JMT, what's up? Not live on Twitch yet. That's... Hold on. It says here it's been live on Twitch for 5 minutes. Are you sure it's just... Oh, okay. Never mind then. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody saw the video that I put out there. Hey, Chris, thank you for the host. Also had to make sure the frame drop stopped, because I'm going strong at 5 megabits per second upload. I need to get off my lazy ass and call customer service and be like, bruh, this is unacceptable. I'm also going to look into seeing how much it's going to cost to upgrade the 420 package. So this is much less likely to happen, although I'd probably need a new router too, so that's an added expense. But that would do a pretty good job of preventing such slowdowns. But yeah, I had to drop the old frame rate or the bit rate down to 1,000 to make sure that it stopped, but it's hasn't dropped any frames since I did that. You might turn up your bit rate. I can't do mine until my upload speed returns to normal. Limit on the notifications. So explain, JMT. What is? I know you've said that before, but what do you mean? Like, because you put out a certain amount of videos, YouTube will just stop kind of notifying people? Oh God, Tide. Fuck no. Ugh. 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 We're not kid friendly here. Although this game might be seen as kid friendly. Fuck off. It sucks because I'm like encouraged to swear more. I don't. Okay, fine. So cold outside, shoveled off the porch so mom and dad could see where they're walking when they get home. Yeah, I had to shovel earlier today too. That shit was cold. I don't know where all my gloves went. I have like 1 pair of gloves all of a sudden, down from like 5, and they are not warm. Oh, yeah, so I guess I screwed myself. I accidentally uploaded that giveaway video announcement once, and then I realized it was like, there was like a minute 30 of dead air, which was so strange. I don't know why it was such a low amount or why I didn't do that. Then I re-uploaded it, but I accidentally re-uploaded the same file, and then I had to delete that and then upload the better file. So that's the 3 notifications. So nobody's getting any notifications. That's great. This will be a nice, comfy, intimate stream between the like 6 of us. Yeah, exactly, Chris. I'm hoping that I can point to my chat and be like, bruh, this ain't no kid-friendly stream, dog. This is what I encourage. Yeah, we're getting snow, and it's a lot. We get snow here a lot, but this is a lot earlier than usual. I got a fucking huge pile of leaves out there with snow on it, and like, that's not supposed to happen. That normally doesn't happen until a little later. Mark, is it Marcos or Marcus with many S's? Thank you for the sub on YouTube. There we go. And argue with my wife on stream? Yeah, that wouldn't be kid-friendly, would it? Yeah, no, that makes sense, JMT. So I hit my notification limit for the day, so don't expect anybody else to come in unless they're on Discord. Alright, we ready to start some runs? I'm trying something new today, by the way. Normally I'm using my, Normally I'm using my normal SNES controller, NES controller, with an adapter, a USB adapter. But now I'm gonna try just using my iBuffalo USB controller. It's gonna be odd playing this game with the SNES controller, but I don't think it'll be that big a deal, and I won't have so many inputs eaten beyond like what the game normally eats. So Motherfucker, this ain't a fucking kids-friendly stream, you piece of shit. If you are that much of a bitch to where you can't handle curse words and you are a pussy, goddamn it, fucking pussy. Thanks, Max. I mean, you're not wrong. God, it sucks. It really sucks. I don't want to... I'm gonna rant about Copa later, but let's play a little bit before I do that. Oh, wait. Oh, it's an... It'll be an issue. I have to re-input the, Oh, yeah. Okay. Left. Up. Right. Oh, sorry, I have to re-enter the mapping. A. Okay. Hey, Tash. How's it going? Yeah, you might hear me go off on some lawyer talk soon. Copa's pissing me off. It's just, it's not even like the law itself, it's how they're administering the law that's bullshit. Laws are not meant to be like, I don't know what the fuck to do, because then that defeats the purpose of the fucking law. Okay, I'll wait. I don't want to do that to start the stream. I want to start the stream and then I haven't deleted any messages, no. Somebody else might have. Yeah, I didn't delete anything. I might just move to Switch anyways. Too much bullshit on YouTube, and all I do is stream anyways. Yeah, I mean, it's smart then. Because... Oh, whoops. Did I mess up my mapping? That's weird. Hold on, sorry. Start is my left for some reason. B. A. Okay, there we go. Try that again. I don't think mods can delete each other's messages, right? So I don't know why that's... There we go. It's bully messages itself? Yo, what's up, Xplod? That's... Yeah, that's really weird. I mean, yeah, and Chris, not to... I don't mean to say this to be offensive or anything, but like, you have a bunch of subs, but like, not so much that switching to Twitch would like really hurt you. Oh shit. Die. Thank you. Whoops. Why isn't that? Okay, that's weird. I had no idea. I did not know YouTube was doing that. Okay. Even hard to express one's religious views and whatnot, especially with an increasingly atheist and secular society. Which, like... Oh! What? Get up there. I mean, I don't ever have a problem talking with people about religion as long as nobody's trying to push their views onto somebody else. Very interesting conversations can come out of that. But the big problem is that people don't know how to have conversations anymore. without, like, and this goes for everybody. Everybody. Because we've gone so long of, like, I don't want to talk about any of this stuff. That, like, people like us, we kind of have to do that now because people will get pissed. Because they're incapable of having a normal conversation about important stuff like that. That sucks. Yo, what's up, JB? Sorry, I forgot to do that. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, disagreement's fine. Disagreements... Life wouldn't be interesting without disagreements. But you can't... You have to learn how to be able to disagree civilly and not be offended. And people don't. People don't know how to do that. I mean, to be fair, I'm that way too. But that generally has to do with, like, benign stuff, like sports. Or racism. Whoa! What is going on here? That was weird. I might have to reset this. That's weird. Why is it... That's strange. Oop. Whoa, jeez. That's not lag on your guys' end. That's the actual emulator freaking out. Oops. Oh, you... Set this, because that was all that stuttering and stuff was weird. Yeah, right. The emulator's like, what? Religion, politics, offensive, triggered. And I'm like, dude, just play the Mega Man game. That's all I need you to do for me. Okay. Sucks. That was a good win time too. So, yo, what's up, Gundy? What's up, dog? Okay, so... It's still... You hear that? Well, I was gonna respond, but I gotta, hold on, let me see if this is working okay. I've never had this problem with the emulator before. I assure you, the soundtrack to that particular stage is not that bad. Oh, God. All right. We'll try one more time. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to switch to like actual, hey Ultra, some actual like hardware or something. Yeah, Ultra. It's because of something I did earlier. Apparently, once you hit like 3 things a day, they won't notify anyone. So that's why that was my fault, because I did something stupid earlier and had to re-upload. Just play the Mega Man 3 soundtrack for everything. Yeah, just mute it, but just play Mega Man 3. That's not a bad idea. Oh, God. Jeez. Okay. So, yeah. I'll touch on this real quick. I get that what Max is saying, because on one hand, it's like you want to be kind of left, treated equally, whatever. Yes. But then, and you're like, don't throw your values in my face, but then they throw their values in your face. I do think, from my point of view, what Max is saying gets exaggerated sometimes. I think if you see that much in your face stuff, then you're just like following the wrong like Facebook groups or Twitter people or stuff like that. Because the extremes are not the norm, they're extremes. I think most people are pretty it's the vocal minority, right? Most people are pretty chill about it. Just, hey, treat me the same you would everybody else. I ain't got no problem, because I see the vocal minority in the opposite direction. So I also feel for them, because as a minority who has been discriminated against and has a history of being oppressed, I understand. And I see a lot of asinine arguments all the time about how I shouldn't feel that way by people who have essentially never been oppressed in the history of the United States, and that's really stupid. Those people are in no position to tell me how I should feel. So it's kind of this double-edged sword where it's like, yeah, y'all need to chill, because you don't see me going around everywhere and like advocating, whatever to a super annoying extent. I have my views, but I think there's a better way to go about it than to essentially piss people off with them, because you're kind of doing the same thing that you're upset that other people are doing to you. So it's like, there needs to be a better approach to it. But like I said, most people aren't like that. I just think people tend to see the vocal minority in any situation and get annoyed to the point where they're like, that's the norm, and it's not. Again, it's the vocal minority. Okay, see, but that's my point. One girl. It's just one person. Like, that's not most people. Now, if you're just kind of bitching about why are people like that, well, because there are people that are extreme in any case, right? And it's like, those people need to relax, because being that extreme, and I know people will call, you're a fucking centralist for saying shit like this. I'm like, no, I'm not a centralist at all. But I also am a pragmatist, and I know doing that doesn't help the situation. Fined by who? The government? See, like in the US, you wouldn't get that wouldn't happen. No, Gundy, I removed the Twitch chat from the YouTube chat because it was getting really clogged. Like, really clogged. So, yeah, that's absolutely correct, Tash. And I think that happens a lot. That's why you have, and social media is really bad about this. That's why you have so many groups who just like, these would normally be rational, reasonable individuals when they have these discussions, but because they see the other side as extremes, because all they see are the vocal minority, that it entrenches them even more so into their views. They get more extreme, and then they seem the others as extreme, right? And that's like, it is ignorant, because people need to be smart enough to know that not everyone's like that. Most people are not, most people aren't even that vocal about it. They're just like, I just want to be left alone. Just chill, just treat me equally, and I don't care. As long as you're not going around trying to take away my rights, I don't give a fuck, Yeah, exactly. See, and Max, that, that's the case, and that's what I was talking about there. That's the case, but those few individuals will grate on you so much that it causes this like really adverse reaction, right? And that's when things kind of devolve into, then you can't have a discussion because you're just pissed off. And once people are pissed off, you can't really talk about that stuff anymore, because when people get pissed off, they tend to not listen to what anyone else is saying anymore. That is, I'm going to look into that, Tide, because that is very strange. I think that's reasonable, Chris. Absolutely. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Sorry, I know I kind of went off on a whole diatribe there without checking to see. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the stupid emulator. Hopefully it's fixed itself, because I don't know what was going on there. That was really weird. Try this again. Well, I definitely agree that there should be more than one day for vets. Absolutely. But that also doesn't mean that, like, you should be upset at, there shouldn't be aggression towards gays because they were given a week in veterans a day. They're not the ones that made that decision. Ooh. Motherfucker. Hopefully this is a PB, so I can start off the highlight video that I put on YouTube with motherfucker. And we know it won't be kid-friendly. I'm gonna keep forgetting to do that. I wonder if I'm having a CPU problem. I don't know why I did that. Let me check that real quick. See, I mean, but I don't like that way of thinking. I don't, because that is inherently, like, you don't need to put the two against each other. You can just say, I think veterans should have more than just a day dedicated to them. There's no reason to bring another group into it. No, my CPU's fine. Why is this happening? Okay, sorry, I'm getting really irritated. I don't know why my emulator is being total garbage. Ugh. Do you see that shit? Ugh. Why? Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. You want to get me triggered? Have a dysfunctional emulator. Okay, did I finally get rid of... Okay, let's see if this will work. Why is stream... Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay, alright, let's try this again. I'm not playing Smash. No, believe me, after this past Saturday, it's good that I'm going to have a weekend off. I was not happy at the end of that stream. Oh, no problem, Tash. Yeah, we might have to wait until next time. If that's true, Chris, then we're already in World War III. Alright, I'm gonna try this one more time. Otherwise, we're gonna go... I'm gonna get my... Well... I could just play... No, I don't want to play Octo. I don't feel like playing Octo. The other option is to hook up my NES and play, but it's gonna be shitty picture. Play, 2 or 3. The reason I wouldn't play X is because X looks really bad. On using the actual SNES, it looks horrible. Hear that garbage? You hear that garbage? I can't. You cannot beat Sub-30. Oh, yeah. So this. What if I play a different one? It could be the file. Nope. Nope. It's not the file. I already hear it. There's something wrong with the audio. I see what's happening. You guys are hearing it fine? No. No. No, you're lying to me. Yeah. Yeah, there was some drop frames. I wonder if the issue... So I keep seeing a CPU spike like it just happened again. It's going from 40% to 99%. And I'm wondering if that has to do with the internet speed. With the upload speed being bad, and then OBS has to overcompensate. And then it spikes the CPU. So that if I'm playing something that's on the PC instead of playing like on a console, it's going to screw up. It's going to screw that up. What's it saying for upload? Oh, good God. Okay. That's why. That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong. Hey, ninjas. Sorry, we're dealing with some technical difficulties at the moment. So yeah, what's... So what's happening, while the frames are not dropping, what's happening is that the upload speed is complete trash right now. And so when the frames are dropping, OBS is trying really hard to compensate for that, so it drops as few frames as possible, and that spikes the CPU up to 99%, and that's what drags the emulator down. That's what's causing the issue. I gotta call Spectrum tomorrow. I have to. This can't keep happening. It's been like this for like 2 weeks for some reason. I don't have any other devices active right now that are on Wi-Fi. This is just an issue that has been happening for like 2 weeks. Had no problems from like January until the last 2 weeks. So I don't know why. Generally, I can get it fixed with Spectrum, but obviously I'm not going to call them right now because you guys didn't tune in to watch me talk to Spectrum. So this is what I'm going to do. If I'm playing on the NES, the game won't be messed up at least. And then there's less processing with the CPU, so then maybe it's not as big of an issue. Because it happens a few times with Smash on Saturday that I noticed, but you didn't actually notice anything bad happening with Smash because we were playing Smash on the console. So let me set up the NES, and then I'll play 3 on the NES. It's just not going to... Yeah. So it's going to be on the CRT. Which means... shit, I got to move this. Actually, I don't have to do that. Yeah, it's going to be on the CRT. It's just... because I don't have Americ TV or whatever the app is called, it's not going to look great. I got a new capture card that's like specifically for the really old consoles that makes them look better, but you need this other software to really make it work, and I haven't been able to get that software down yet because it's a pain in the ass apparently. So it's going to be going through the Elgato. It's not going to look all that great. Hopefully it looks better than X did though, because X looked terrible. I couldn't look at it. I was like, this is bad. There's audio desync too. Well, hold on. I should be able to fix that. Yeah, I have Spectrum. Normally it's very good, and they're customized why this happens. I suspect it's because every once in a while I just get throttled, and that's bullshit, but, you know, what am I going to do about it? And there was more frame drops right there. But I have the bitrate so low that it's, like, kind of stabilized. Hey, Easy, we are dealing with some technical difficulties at the moment. Charisma cam the whole time? It's gonna look even worse then, though, with the low bitrate. I don't think there was an issue with hearing me. I think JMT was saying that the audio and, like, my webcam was desynced. They've been but they have been fucking over someone else too. See, I wonder if I'm getting throttled, and that's why. Which, not cool. That's not supposed to happen. Like, I have an unlimited plan. I shouldn't be getting throttled. So yeah, Gundy, I dropped the bit rate. I normally stream at 3,000. I had to drop it all the way down to 1,000 just so this can happen. And it does. I bet it doesn't even look that good. I'm just trying to do what I can, short of calling Spectrum, because like resetting, like power cycling the modem and router and stuff, that hasn't worked. I've already tried that. But yeah, okay, I'll get that. Again, sorry guys, this is not how I wanted to go tonight. What kind of tech issues did you have? Beginning of year. See, no, I was on Spectrum. They would help out, but then it wouldn't really solve the problem. I called like 4 times over the course of a month, and it finally, like I said, it's been working perfectly since then. Every once in a while, you'll have the drops, but it's mostly like weather based, I've noticed. But other than that, it's been fine. It's just this shit's flip the tables. That could be because of his location, though. Like, I actually had mine fixed. I just don't know exactly what's happening. Imagine not having an unlimited plan. I could get faster service with AT&T, like incredibly fast service, but they have a data cap, and that's not happening. That cannot happen for a streamer. Streamers can't have data caps. I would play some music for you guys while we're waiting, but it's the CPU's going to spike like it's doing now, which means the frames are dropping, and then you're not going to be able to hear it well anyways. I guess you'll just have to hear me move around and stuff. Death slam. Yeah, flip the table on him. Oh, you were having sync issues. I see. I'm having actual internet issues. That's been the big problem. I think the sync issues is just a result of it. Yeah, I know Chris has had the problem too. I was gonna say I could hum something. Oh, they have a data cap. Oh, that's terrible. That's really bad. That's gonna suck for your streaming. Like, that's probably why you were having those issues before. Do you know how much data one stream uses? You'll probably use like your monthly allocation up in one like 5-hour stream. No, AT&T actually, so like my phone plan is unlimited with AT&T, but their cable internet service is not unlimited. In fact, they just got fined $60 million, I think, for not offering an unlimited plan or for having data caps on. Like it just happened like 3 days ago or something like that. Well, hopefully your internet allows you to do that, James. Yeah, my mobile plan's unlimited. But is he like rural Cali or like city Cali? Because the rural areas can really get fucked over by this. All right, I'm gonna go get the Oh, I actually can play something for you. But I don't think it's on loop though. I can play the music for my the YouTube raid. chair stream. No, I didn't want you guys getting too attached to chair, so I took it with me. So I'm gonna have to bring this here and this over. God. Got a new sub today too. I love getting a new sub and just being like, hey, welcome to Technical Difficulty Stream. I am your pilot, Twain. I changed my mind. I'm doing something else. I'm stupid. I completely forgot that I could just use my PS4 and play Legacy Collect. Yeah, let's do that. That's way better. That's a way better idea. Way better idea. Somehow gonna be even more annoying to set up. Get in there. We are fine. There we go. Okay, now. Jesus Christ, why is it so large? The funny video stream. Who the fuck added me as a friend? And his name is Pube Stash. You had some hot chocolate? That sounds good. Okay, there's our border. We can play the game, guys. We can play the game. Alright, sorry. Let me catch up with you guys real quick. Max has abandoned me. So there's that. Oh. You guys came at a great time. Hold on. Hey everybody, over from Nintagious Stream. So this has been so far no run technical difficulty stream. My emulator was acting strange and I was wondering why, and it's because OBS is dropping frames like it's going out of style. So every time I've done it, I've tried to use the emulator, it's been dropping everything. So we're gonna go to the Legacy Collection and try that. Let me say hi to everybody. Scarlet, Volpe, wait, where is it? JMT, thank you for the already here raid. Isn't Taegis here yet? Hey, X-Blood. Did I say hi to you already? I might have. But yeah, so that's... Oh, Guy. There you... I was like, I think I missed somebody. How's it going, Guy? Beatbox. Yeah, I can't beatbox, unfortunately. Yeah, one of y'all super funny sending me a friend request as pubes. Oh, there's Nintagious. I was like, I know, he's gotta be here, man. Yep, first annual robot tourney. Now let's go destroy all the robots that were put into the tourney and subsequently commandeered. Oh, yeah, sorry. So, hey, Talvez, we have had an issue. I thought something got just charged to my credit card without my knowledge, but no, we're not. Sorry, this night it's just weird. It's just weird. How was Luigi's Mansion Nintagious? Did somebody drop the Nintagious? Somebody did. Yes, thank you, Chris. Oh yeah, JMT was talking about that earlier, Guy. Talking about some Darkwind Duck. Oh, great. My restream is frozen again. Great. All right. Anyways, we're going to get started because I'm super frustrated and I just want to play. That's all I wanted to do today. I just wanted to play and I haven't been able to do that. So how about we do that? If I'm dropping frames, you guys just start screaming that I'm dropping frames. Friend and play with the stash. I don't even know who that is. Oh man, it feels weird playing this on the Legacy Collection after not having done so in a while. I guess it's more playing with the PS4 controller. It's huge compared to the compared to the NES and SNES controller. Managed to get a good enough group. Oh, nice. Yeah, because that first group was not great. Oh my god, I suck. It's not good to start a stream on tilt, or to start a run while already on tilt. Ugh. Wonder why the what? Sorry, I gotta read that in its entirety. Wonder why the little track mode download has only. Oops. Damn it. Oh, I see what you're saying. I was like, wait, what are those words that we're putting together in a sentence? I don't get it. I will just take that then. We do kill the pandas. We kill the pandas here. It's not a matter of whether you know how to drop the command, it's just sometimes people don't do it. they're like busy or something. I'm not even like questioning competence or something. Just like, oh, is anybody around to drop the command? Yeah, I don't know why they do that. You would think they would show the music or play the music, because like that's part of what makes Mega Man really good, right? 7 is on the SNES, yes, Volte. Hey, Portmore, how's it going, dude? Long time no see. How are things? How are things near the equator? If I remember correctly, you're from Jamaica, right? So you probably have great weather, and I'm dealing with snow. So lucky you. Shit, that wasn't fast enough. If you're fast enough, you can get through that without him shooting that little lemon. For a second there, Mega Man and the Cloud became one. Fuck. I was able to do that in my last run, unfortunately. I got soft locked, which I didn't realize could happen in the part that I got soft locked. Well, you enjoy. I'm not even hating. You enjoy your excellent weather. I wish I could be there. I just shoveled today in like 18-degree weather. It wasn't great. So I got knocked down here by that dude, and I couldn't get back up because I don't have rush jet attachment. Hey, Virus, what's up, dude? Hey, El Popo. Good evening. Man, everybody, did like the notification finally decide to work? So I screwed an upload up earlier, so like none of my notifications were probably coming up, I'm guessing. Because I hit my like 3 notifications limit. Shit. Hey, we still gold. Yeah, that E-Tank really doesn't take very long to get, and this game doesn't give you a ton of them. And I definitely still need them. You hate the sun? I suppose when you get so much of it, it can be like that, right? Like, I hate the snow because I get so much of it. But I know people that are like, man, I wish I had snow. And I'm like, no, you don't. Just saying that because you don't ever get snow. Ah! Sorry, I had a minor heart attack there. It's okay. Nobody needs to call the medics. Paramedics. That's a little bit of a risky strat, but I hate that area without the strat, so I use it. Ah! Die! Oh, no. That's fine. That's fine. We'll deal with it. Except for Talvez. I respect Talvez, because Talvez appreciates the fact that he lives in California and doesn't get snow. He'd be like, man, Twain, fuck yo Yeti weather. And the other, like, last year when he said that, I'm like, man, it ain't Yeti weather. And now I'm like, yeah, it's Yeti weather. You not wrong, dog. Oh, jump! That jump's got eaten there. I gotta get better at this fight because this level does call for a fair bit of damage boosting. Yeah, so I posted the drawing video, realized that I had dead air on it, deleted it, fixed it, accidentally re-uploaded the same file though instead of the new one, and then did my then did the new one. So that was three vids. Oh shit, that's not good. Ah! That was clench. No, that's usually offended because the sun was too hot. Ooh, yeah. See that? Ooh. I hate the snow, but I'm also not great with super hot weather because I get dehydrated like really fast. My dad loves it. He's like, hey, so when the next time are we as a family going to some 110-degree weather? And I'm like, I was hoping we'd have a little bit of a break from it personally, but you know, can figure that out. Oh yeah, El Popo was gonna play 13, right? I remember that. Yeah, the soundtrack is good. That's one thing I will never deny about 13. It has a good soundtrack, for sure. Oh, you... You know what? I'm not even gonna censor myself anymore because Copa doesn't want me to censor myself, lest I get fined $42,000 for saying I'm not kid friendly, and they decide, oh no, you actually are kid friendly. So fuck that shit. God, that's so trash. Whoops. Oh man, that was terrible. Two jumps, but I got hit. It's fine. I just have to be careful here, not get hit. Alright guys, serious time for me. Oof, like that, I cannot get hit like that. I probably will eat tank though. Okay. But hopefully these little buds will keep me feeling good. Get it, guys. Buds. Is marijuana? Dude. Wait here, yep. I think I did that. Yo, what's up, Anthony? How's it going, dude? Who defines kid-friendly? The FTC. The FTC is who defines kid-friendly, and if they don't agree with you, $42,000 fine. Now, you can fight it, but the fact that you even have to fight it in the first place is bullshit. And their 10 factors, not entirely clear how they're going to be weighted. I'm not sure if Tash is still here, but here's your attorney and law fun fact from Attorney Twain today. So the way a factor test works when you're looking at a law is that they will look at all the factors and weigh them against each other. Now, that sounds very easy in theory, right? The problem is that they don't have to give each factor the same weight. So, and you have no idea, because it's going to be on a case-by-case basis how much they weight a different factor. So, like, I could say, oh, only 3 of these factors apply to me. The other 7 do not, so I'm not kid-friendly. However, if the FTC, depending on how they look at gaming, decide the first 2 factors are actually the most important, and my video, like Nintendo, like, because like Mario or some shit would fall into those 2 factors, they might not even care about the fact that I'm not in the other age. And they'll say, oh no, you're kid-friendly. And that's just so nobody knows how exactly it's going to be policed, so to speak. It would be one thing if somebody came out and said, hey, for gaming, this is exactly how we're going to look at things. But nobody's going to do that. Nobody's going to do that. And we'll just have to figure out when the first person gets fined $42,000 per video because they marked that they were not kid-friendly because they didn't want kids watching, and then the FTC decides, oh no, you are kid-friendly, $42,000. And if you are kid-friendly and mark yourself as kid-friendly and they agree with you, well, then you get monetized for shit because you can't have personalized ads for children, which makes sense because you can't gather information, including website cookies, for children under the age of 13 because that's kind of weird, right? But the problem is that then you can't run any personal ads, and you're making 90% less money on your ad revenue then. Hope you find this all intriguing. I know I haven't looked at chat. I'll do it. I'm actually going to try. I'm not sure if Contagious is back yet, but I'm actually going to try this. I'm going to grab this, the energy balancer, and see what it does for this run. Oh, I should have kept flame. Oh, whatever. That's fine. Alright, I'm probably gonna need my E-tank here. I have a 10 IQ question. If you can't see air, does that mean fish can't see water? I'm not a fish, so I don't know. Oh, I like that though. Ooh, yeah. E-tank, my friend. Come to me. Yep, and they define it on a case-by-case basis. So even if it happens to like a different type of content creator and you like see a decision, a written decision telling you this is how we looked at it, if you're a different type of content creator, it might not apply to you that way. And that is complete garbage. If I am trying to avoid having children watch my channel and I mark it as such, so I'm like, hey, no, kids shouldn't watch the channel. Why would someone then come in and say, oh, no, you're wrong. This is for children. What the are you fucking kidding me? You should be praising me for making sure that, like, I'm not trying to have youth come in and see my swearing and shit. But no, I can get fined $42,000 per video for that. Like, fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, God. That was super awkward. Not my rant. My rant was epic. That room was awkward. No, but seriously, it's bullshit. And you know who this really fucks over? The people that, like, they got screwed over by the ad revenue apocalypse because they had, they were swearing a lot, so they got demonetized, right? So they're like, okay, I'm going to try to swear a lot less so that I can keep my monetization. Now, You all might be kid-friendly. Or you're in the gray area, which is even worse, because then that's when you are even more likely to, like, have your channel shut down and get fined. So, like, they went along with what YouTube said, and because they went along with what YouTube was promoting for a while, they're at risk. You're waiting at a restaurant, does that mean you're the waiter? I'd give you finger guns for that one, but... Shit. I hate this. I hate you. I hate you, Yamato Man. I'm so bad against you, even though you're so easy. God, I lost a lot of time on time. Well, I guess that was kind of to be expected since I went out of my way to get the energy balancer. Hopefully that saves time later. They're not even YouTube laws, though. They're privacy... Excuse me, federal privacy laws. It's just that the... And everyone's definitely concerned because YouTube... What YouTube does do that's wacky is all this automated shit. And nobody trusts that the automated system is going to protect them. I would not be worried at all if I knew that a normal human being... I don't know why I did that. Was going to look over my material. But we know that's not what's going to happen, right? It's going to be the automated system. And that's going to be complete garbage. Because you can just get struck from something because the automated system's like, oh, you're, my algorithm tells me that you're not kid-friendly, bro. I agree, Scarlet. Agreed. Me too. And I have to deal with this type of shit every day at work, so, like, that's even more, like, reason why I enjoy so much doing stuff like this. It's really a great stress reliever. Even if, like, this seems incredibly stressful, I keep doing that. Should know better by now. Even though it doesn't seem like, oh my god, shoot! Like, that probably didn't seem like much of a stress reliever. I'm gonna die. Give me some health. Ooh! That's even better. Don't complain about that. Oh god, I am going to take that E-Tank right now because that dude will kill me. Oh yeah, I'm taking that too. I'm playing kind of bad right now. Oop. Alright, I think we should have enough. Yeah. And we're ahead so far. Good. I agree, Easy. That would like really help the problem a lot. Nobody trusts an automated system, especially since it's done nothing but screw people so far. Wow, that was some A+ RNG. I agree with you, Anthony, and that's why eventually that's probably what we're going to do. Switch over there. It's just we do have a lot more support on YouTube, and I'm not gonna just abandon everybody like that. Ow. That was a hell of a stage. And that was with some slow menuing and health pickups and stuff. Yeah, I agree, Scarlet. Yeah, that was pretty hype, Easy. Yeah, I just hope they do it for better reasons than PewDiePie didn't get into the... Oops. The, whatchamacallit video. It's like, who cares? I mean, he should be in the video. I don't know why he wouldn't be, but... So yeah, sorry. I know I've been ranting a lot, not really interacting as much, but that's pissing me off. Because the technical difficulties earlier were pissing me off. The internet, because of the internet connection, which is pissing me off. I have to stream for you guys in frickin' 1000 bitrate, which probably looks horrible. I guess good thing we're doing an 8-bit game, so it doesn't look as bad. Ooh. Okay. So he takes 2 hits. I just need to hit him. Oop, yep, I'm gonna take 2 hits from that. Oop, take 3 hits from that. Okay. So I have to... That's something I want to figure out. I'm not sure I like that. Oop. Eddie is being a bro today. I missed. Yo, what's up, Something Sick? How's it going? You're one of the biggest social media platforms on the planet, still can't figure out how to turn profit from it. You really expect them to hire actual... No, they're not, because that's how they think they're gonna make the profit. But then if people start running away because your system is garbage... I need to E-tank. Because if he flashes, I'm not sure I'm gonna survive. That has 2 meanings. He didn't flash. But I still probably would have died there. Yeah, I had to tell everybody on Saturday, Easy, like, don't spam emotes because we don't know what's going on. Now, thankfully, he got the update, and it sounds like they're working on it. Good on him for, you know, taking the lead and trying to fix that. But that is also terrible because not only did YouTube accounts get suspended, videos just deleted, you know, whatever. People lost their Google accounts with their Gmails. A lot of people use Gmail for their business. And they went at least 2 days without access to their business emails. And that's if it got fixed. River City Girls looks really good. I'm probably gonna get Disney Plus eventually, just not right away. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get it eventually. Because it comes with, like, Hulu. Like, that's a pretty good setup. I like that. Netflix has been lacking. TBH. Now, part of it's not their fault. Part of it is, like, their own success has been their demise. Because now everybody else just want to do what Netflix did, right? But, yeah, you know... Not my fault. Oh, God. Clench every time. Every time. Jump. Whatever. Many men's. Many men's. Kappa. Yeah, those on Twitch were very pleased with their position. Yeah, we can still spam emotes because Twitch don't give no fuck. Yeah. Oops. Didn't jump. quick kill. Because it ate my jump. Yeah, I mean, it'll look a little muddy with the bitrate being that low. But if that's the worst that happens, then whatever, I'll deal with it. Extra Mega Men. Imagine someone making a fanfiction of Talvez and I. Man, that sounds like that's all you, dude. Oh, sorry. Hello, is it... yeah, that's right. Quillin, the Icy Dragon. How's it going? Sorry, I didn't say hi earlier. Can find you. You say you aren't PG, and they believe you are, and vice versa. They won't do it vice versa, which makes no sense, because you think that's when they would do it? But that, my understanding is they aren't going to fine you if you do it if you say you're not, if you are PG but aren't. Which, that makes no sense, right? That goes against the entire point of that law. What? Stupidity. Stupidity. I'll take that. Yeah, we'll see how that energy balancer helps later. We might not get a 100% picture because, I mean, you know, the runs could just be different. But it'll at least give an idea of how I like it being played. If I like the way it feels. It's like an added safety. This has actually been a pretty good fight. That's my understanding of it. That's why I wasn't, when I first heard about it, I wasn't that worried, because I'm like, well, just mark all my videos as inappropriate for children. Easy solution, right? Because then why would children have to watch it? Children wouldn't watch it then, right? It's not going to be advertised to kids. But no, that's what will get you the $40,000 per video fine. Just, that's not what I wanted. I know why that's not working for me. I have to jump up and go across as opposed to jumping into him, which is my problem. Ooh, ooh. Jump input got eaten. Nope, nope. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. We're just gonna, yep, we'll just take that L. Can we not? Can we just not, please? I'm already too triggered. I should probably be in bed right now, sulking. But the show must go on. That sucks that you can't shoot through those things. I mean, it makes sense. It's not wrong. It's just annoying. Alright. Later, Scarlet. Who the fuck are we fighting? Oh, it's Buster. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Small? Because I am trying to protect children, I could get screwed. Just absolute trash. Look at this split. Look at it. Ugh! The problem is that we still like doing our Let's Play videos, which those don't even get a ton of views. We just really enjoy doing it. So we'd like to keep doing it, but those would really be the videos that would get scrutinized for that. I think anybody that would watch one of my streams knows that I'm not, these streams are not fucking kid friendly. KY's definitely aren't. He swears more than I do. Oh shit, come on. You can actually get through there without getting damaged, but that's not random, I assure you. Boom. See how I got to kill 2 of them instead of just 1? Oops. Yep. I should have waited. I don't know why I didn't wait. I should have waited. There we go. Oh, son of a... Nope. Okay, didn't die though. Oof. Okay, whatever. We'll take it. Cannot do that trick. I would use more Sea Knight there, but I'm gonna safety this now. I know it's like counterintuitive. If you're behind, why not just go more dangerous? But I don't want to completely kill the run. You're a PG, you don't need to make any money on ads. If you aren't PG, you're not advertiser friendly. Yeah, but if you're somewhere in between me, you're either be fine. Yeah. Just hit me. Oh my god. Oops. I messed that up. Oh, that threw me off. Fine. I just babied that super hard. So yeah, I found out that if you menu too fast there, you will, like, it'll lag a little bit. Ooh, really? You guys are seeing it go right through him, right? Oh, that's okay. That jump input just got eaten. Okay, Twain, stop being a little bitch. There you go. There you go. No, but what's really weird is that, like, the things you can say that get you banned from the platform, like, at that point, they're almost encouraging you to do that. But yeah, like you said, like, then you won't get monetized. Complete BS is right. I'm really hoping that over the next 2 months, because it takes effect at the beginning of January, I'm really hoping that we get some clarity from somebody about the issue, because that could really help. But I bet YouTube doesn't want to provide clarity, either because it doesn't know either, which then it's the FTC being a load of fucking worthless agency. Or it's because YouTube's afraid that if they tell everybody the truth, that they're gonna lose people from the platform, because they're like, all right, well, thank you for telling me, but now I'm leaving, you know? No! Oh, I'm an idiot. faster to just die there. That's whatever. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna lose that much time. Oop. Oh my god. I'll tell you one thing. My mashing on the PS4 controller, nowhere near as good as it is on the NES controller. What about? Oh, poorly opt. I see what you're saying because of the loading thing. That's possible. Very possible. Why didn't I just go? Whatever. Yeah, they are already losing people. You're right. So, and I don't think they understand that. They could just make things worse because people don't know. Your hitbox can go to hell. That didn't hit him. That did not hit him. That would kill me. That would actually kill me. I thought I used to be pretty good at hitting this guy, but now I think I just got lucky. Yeah, I saw that I saw the updated video that Markiplier posted about it. That's good. Shouldn't have happened in the first place, but it's good that they're addressing it. I did it. Big oops, didn't pay the internet bill. Now we have to resort to data until I round up the money. Woe is me, as they say. That's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. Alright, I have not been able to get this jump yet, but we will try it out. Nope, still can't get it. You can jump off of that thing, destroy the ice there, and land on the ledge. It's kind of crazy. I'm damage boosting way too much. Like, I'm not supposed to damage boost this much. But, like, some of these rooms I just don't have the right strats for right now. Oh, yeah, okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Get out of here, angry dude. It's been around for a while. I mean, COPA has been around since 1996. This isn't a new law. They just started enforcing it differently against YouTube than it had in the past. And then YouTube got that big fine, and that's why YouTube is doing this. They got fined, what, 175 mil, you said, JMT? The problem is I can't even tell people what they should do. I'm thinking of, like, to be on the safe side in every title of every Let's Play video saying TBMA, and then in the description, this is not meant for children, to make it abundantly clear. Like, everything, everybody has the proper expectation. But even if I do that, so what happens if I do that? then I won't be monetized. So, like, now you're stuck between this rock and a hard place for sure. My advice might help. Oh, no. Oh, no! Okay, that's good. Nope, that's not good. Because, yeah, oh, yeah, Twain's advice helped. Now I just don't make any money. Like, I can tell you which channels I think are most at risk. I can tell you that I'm really worried about any Nintendo playthrough because there's a chance that the FTC just says Nintendo playthroughs are made for children. And because of that, it doesn't matter what the rest of the content is. You are playing a game geared towards children, thus we are labeling it as such. And that would basically kill any channel that plays Nintendo games. I really hope I'm wrong about that. But again, I have no idea how they're going to balance the factors. We won't know unless they come out and tell us, give us like proper guidelines. We have no idea until somebody gets fined. Do people want to risk that? And our channel is even a little more insulated from that because our channel is owned by an LLC. You do that to protect your personal assets. So they would have to find the LLC, not us. But I'm still like, no, I don't want to do that because then what would happen is that the LLC would fold and that means we'd probably lose the channel. Wow, did you see that? He like stopped his movement because I pressed start. Although I do think everyone that has a channel should form like some sort of corporation structure, whether that be an LLC or whatever. It just depends on your individual needs. But just being a sole proprietorship, it doesn't save you. That doesn't save you in those situations. They can hit your personal assets. 170 million, yeah. Okay. I was going to answer your question, Ninjas, but it looks like Nintendo just did. This game has its issues, but it's still significantly better made than the first Mega Man. I like jump input's just not. All right, later, Anthony. Good night. What about the Bayonetta game? For Nintendo? So yeah, there are some Nintendo games that obviously aren't, right? But when I say Nintendo, like a lot of Nintendo streamers are Mario, Zelda, you know, Yoshi's Island, shit like that. Even Mega Man. I mean, is this geared towards kids? Catch this doubler. Boom. It would kill a lot of people. And the problem is it's not just that your channel is gonna get deleted. You're gonna be fined a lot of money. Money that people aren't just gonna be like, oh, you know, whatever, it's dropping the bucket. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. That was bad. Ugh. I should have selected Tomahawk and then did that. Come on, Eddie, give it to me. Nice. Woo! Clutch. Yeah, and like that would be really shitty if just because you're playing Nintendo games, you can't, you know, you get punished for that. Did I get him? Oh, I did. So that's a trick you can do against him. You can get like one really fast hit in by doing it as he's like exploding or whatever, and you'll catch that hit because his iframes will like stop immediately. Ooh. That's a time. That's a time, guys. That's a PB. Eddie MVP. Yeah. That was clutch. That made that fight go way faster. My bad. Man, I did this angry too. Maybe I should speedrun angry all the time. Only until Mega Man 7, ninjas. Pokemon, that's another one. Yeah. It don't be results oriented. Just because I did it the one time angry and it worked out well does not mean I should always do it like that. That was a good run though. And I lost what? I lost a whole minute. Well, no. Yeah, I lost a whole minute on Wily 1 because of that stupid death I took. Didn't I took a stupid death in X4 too. Just not dying would probably save another like minute and a half. I could realistically get to my 3 PB if I can do like a deathless run. My 3 PB is 46.23. Oh, indeed. Oh no, don't get me wrong. I'm pleased. I was coming in gunning for sub 50. I didn't think I'd get sub 49. But I have actually been practicing this game. I want to get it to where I want to be so I can move on to other games I enjoy more. Like 3, get back to 2. 5, I'd like to get a much better time. 4, I think I can get a much better time and if I just have one really solid run. But those 4 runs are so all over the place. Now that's an interesting variable, ninjas. What if the game developers come in and say, yo, FTC, you need to chill because we might lose a ton of... Because Nintendo and like other game developers have realized that these videos and these streams help their business. That's why they kind of stopped really enforcing stuff too much. They'll do it they have to enforce their intellectual property in so much as to show a court potentially that they are policing their intellectual property, because if they can't show that they're policing it, then they could just lose it and they would lose a ton of money that way. So they have to do something to show that they're keeping up with it, right? But if these companies come in and say, this is ridiculous, we're gonna lose a ton of potential revenue because all these videos that were on YouTube are not there anymore. Does that put pressure on the FTC to go, maybe we shouldn't be so strict about it? Yeah, because all those games, they don't really show, at least I don't think Spider-Man shows blood, right? It's like most of the violence is cartoony violence. And so if you're not doing what you're supposed to do there, and like even if you are, if I'm sitting there saying, fuck this, fuck that, blah, 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 on one of those streams, but again, if they hold that, those, you guys want to see the factors? You want me to go over the factors? Because that might help better explain my thought process as to why I'm specifically worried about some factors getting weighted more heavily than others. When he talks bullshit. Yeah, that's true. I hope you're right. So, yeah, easy. I can return to X. So, I have Rockman X and X2 coming in the mail. Like, actual Super Famicom cartridges. Then I gotta get that AmeriTV, whatever that's called, set up with my new SNES, like, old console capture card that I got. So that it doesn't look like complete garbage. And then after that, I can start running X again. These things have to fall into place. I also want to be able to do the iceless route. Yeah, and that's probably not enough to suddenly make Ocarina of Time not a kid-friendly game, in my opinion. They do, but like Call of Duty explicitly, like just think of the rating system. Call of Duty explicitly doesn't offer its rating system towards children. If children get a hold of it, they're not really supposed to, but we all know they do. But like, it's really easy for me to say, look, this game says specifically that it's T for teen. It's not meant for children. That's like, boom, end argument right there. They can't, because they can't go, they're arguing against the like a regulated system then. And that would be stupid on their part. But the games that are E for everybody, who knows? Exactly. Because from what I understand, you won't get fined then. The problem is if you do it that way, then you're not getting personalized ad and you're making, 90% less in ad revenue than you were before. Which, like, for people like us, the ad revenue it's not really a big deal, right? Most of our revenue comes from super chats, not ad revenue. But for people that do make an okay amount of money off of ad revenue, that's a problem for them. Very true. They do. Call of Duty is a big influencer of that. Man, I've really been wanting to run 3 recently. I probably won't even finish a run, but I kind of want to play it. I need more practice in 5. I don't want to play 5. But I do want to take it. I need a little break from 6 because I was playing it a lot today in anticipation of the stream, which was one reason I was getting so frustrated with the emulator not working, because I'm like, I put all this practice in. It's like practicing for an entire week of baseball or football, and then you get to your game on Saturday or Sunday and it gets rained out. That was never fun, assuming you actually liked playing, like I did. Right, but what they'll say is that because it's inclusive of kids, we're going to err on the side of caution and assume that it's geared towards kids. Now, there probably is some wiggle room there. Like I'm trying to think, like a basketball game or a football, like a sports game. That's not necessarily geared towards kids. They didn't make that assuming that kids were going to be their main audience, but it's E for everyone because there's not violence, there's not like swearing or anything like that in there, right? So like that sort of situation, I think you could argue your way out of it, but it's going to be harder for games like Mario. Sports ball when? What, on stream? You guys want to see me play? Oh, we could play Mega Man Soccer. Well, we can't do it now because my internet's shit and the emulator's just gonna go crazy. Well, actually, I have different splits for 3 that we could run against. These are my Legacy Collection splits. There's no reason to do that. Oh, Nintagious, I wanted to tell you, I heard you talking about how demoralizing like reds can be sometimes. And so like it sucks to have to watch them. One thing that people will do is that they'll change their split. Let's see. They'll change it to like here. You see how this one, the PB is 2 minutes higher? This is, I think, the average segments. So it's a little higher, like across all of your runs. And that can sometimes put you back in the green, at least for the remainder of that run. And then this is Summer Best, which is the worst to run against. Welcome back, Chris. Yeah. I mean, not all the time, but if you're in one of those runs where you're like, I'm going to finish this, it's no reset, but I'd rather run against my averages. I mean, I am inclined to agree with you, Ninjas. I'm curious as to what they're actually going to do about it. We'll do Mega Man Soccer again. We just can't do it tonight because for whatever reason, the problem with my internet is causing my CPU usage to spike, and every time you see my the frame drops happening, what's happening is that OBS is really trying super hard to compensate for that, so it drops as few frames as possible, and my CPU usage goes from like 40% to 99%, and then that lags the emulator, and then it sounds like garbage and looks like garbage. Oh yes, you are correct. Thank you. I should probably change the stuff on Twitch and whatever too, right? Yeah, Nintendo's, because I was thinking about that specific run you were on, and I'm like, I bet if he switched to his average, he'd be in green right now. If, like, that was... if all that red was triggering, because I know it can't be. So I'm just gonna catch up with chat here real quick from stuff I missed before. That would be a major restriction on anyone's freedom to just create the content they want. You should be able to stream a Mario game with that. Well, yeah, and it's not even, like, it's stupid. It's really stupid because you're not doing anything that's, like, offensive to people that you're gearing it towards. If you get fined, you can't just, like, ignore it because fines follow you. They can affect your credit. They can affect your ability to get a house. If you have a house, they can put a lien against it. That the fines are not to be trivialized. Unless again you form an LLC, then you have some amount of protection, probably, depending on if they can pierce your corporate veil. Sorry, I know I missed some chat earlier, so I'm trying to make sure I address everything. And again, you could always defend yourself, and in a lot of circumstances, you could probably win by, like, explaining to the FTC, the automated system's bullshit. Let me explain to you all the ways why this is not a kid-friendly, like, geared towards kids. But the problem is that requires time and resources. They're betting you don't have those two things. Like, I'm kind of in a lucky position because as an attorney, you know, you should rarely ever, rarely is it a good idea to ever represent yourself. But in a situation like this, where if like I can't really afford an attorney, I'm going to be in a better position to properly defend myself than somebody that's a layman that doesn't really know much about the law itself or how to properly argue the law. Not just I know the law, but how to properly argue the law. Not everybody has that benefit. I think I'm mostly caught up from where I was. Yeah, I'm gonna call Spectrum tomorrow and say, hey, this is an issue. It might be as easy as they are throttling me. I'm gonna call them and complain, and they're gonna be like, oh shit, he's actually cares. And then it goes back to normal. That'd be gigantic bullshit, but that could be what it is. And if that's how I have to fix it, then that's how I have to fix it. But it could also be the early snow caused something weird to happen. I don't think that's it, but it's possible. But in any case, once I call them, I'm sure it'll get fixed. I just have to actually do it. I do believe Max quite enjoys his Smash, which is fine. I obviously quite enjoy my Mega Man games. Gaining time is the good one, yes. See, I was mentioning that earlier. I was considering putting TVMA, or, well, if you say fuck more than once, you're not PG-13. At least that's how the rating system does. But if I put TVMA in all the lines of all the titles, and in the description it says TVMA, this is not directed towards children, that's an option. I don't know if it'll work, but that's something I'm really considering doing. The problem is that your video is probably auto-demonetized just because it's like you're saying that you're MA. So the people that are really getting the money from the ad revenue, they can't really do that without risking just losing all that money. They might be better protected in other ways, but then they're just kind of screwed when it comes to getting the ad revenue. So, I mean, that's what everyone's worried about, Quillen. That's the concern. It's quite possible that they just wanted to scare YouTube and they don't enforce this at all, but the problem is that they can. So we have no idea how much it's going to be enforced, how it's going to be specifically targeted, how they're going to balance these factors. We don't know, and that's what's freaking a lot of people out. Twain will never be seen. You mean if I were to represent somebody in a case like this? I mean, yeah. Yeah, I'd ask for payment, but our firm generally, I feel like we're pretty good with working with individuals in figuring out something that'll be, you know, because we work with we work in the inner city. We work with a lot of inner city clients, and we know they don't, you know, not everybody has X amount of money to throw in for a retainer, so we try to come up with alternate arrangements because there aren't going to be a lot of people that do that, and so these people are just left out of the ability to have representation when they really need it. Just because lawyers can be prohibitively expensive. It could have been the snow, you're right, Easy. Hopefully that's all it is. Actually, I don't know, because I don't know how they would fix it right away, but we can see. It could just be something's wrong with the node and they just have to like reset it or something, which would be fine. Yeah, that's a good, that'd be a good way around it, because you could say chat is PG-13. You're not saying you're MA, which could be a way like around that issue. Yeah, and that's why I think at some point something will be done about it, Ninjas. I just don't know what or when, and if people are going to get screwed over before that point, you know? Yep. Yeah, we're just talking about video games. We're not even talking about the other content creators that it will definitely affect too. Yeah, so Easy's right. Like, you can put in comments and stuff. There's a petition on change.org. There's a lot of, there's stuff you can do. Whether it's going to mean anything, I don't know, but it doesn't hurt. It won't hurt you to, you know, participate in that. All right. Ready to play? Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, mine's probably more towards it. I mean, I can't do that. But I'm saying Nintageous, for him, that might be a good alternative to get around that issue. Yep, it's affecting everybody. The problem with playing 3 on Legacy Collection is that my mashing isn't good, and this game requires, like, good mashing to, to get a really good time. Bad hitbox. Oh my god. Eat me. Ah. So there's a cool damage boost you can do there. Where you can, like, turn around and you'll damage boost, like, forwards, essentially, which will be going backwards. Oh, was one short? I miscounted there. Oops. I was considering just making a video about it too. But I mean, there's other people that are writing it. There's other people that are doing videos, although I couldn't find a video that was like really geared towards gamers, which I think is needed. Just like giving an overview and why you could be affected. Ah, that sucks. You should have died there, but I was too slow. Robo furries. Boy. Yikes. Yeah, this Wait, 4604? Oh, my PB was a... I underestimated my PB. I was like a mid 46. Like Easy said, this is just practice at this point. Practice and my favorite Mega. Ah. I tried to do the advanced strat, but I just not good enough for that yet. Oops. That was really bad. Wow. I swear I can shoot on target. Maybe I can't. I'm gonna die. Unless one of these fuckheads give me a... Oh! I am taking that. You guys aren't good for anything else. You think they might spare some health, but nope! That's not what I wanted. So in the no way in hell am I ever going to be doing that, at least I don't think so category. The way I did it there is like faster than just bustering through. But the real fast way to do it is you just keep jumping with topspin. But each time you do it, oops. Dude! Oh, he wouldn't jump. You have to turn backwards every time you topspin so that you don't get knocked back, because that's what happens with topspin. Oh, all right, we're done. We're done. We got glitched. We got top glitched. Awesome. You don't even know the half of it, dude. We did PB earlier, but how long have I been talking about Copa, guys? Probably like 45 minutes at this point. That was most of the Mega Man 6 run. Because I think Nintagus, your raid had came in before 6, and I think I was already talking about it then. Just a lot of... Oh, God, that new law. I'm worried for like people like Murphy, too. Like, he could be affected. Okay, so the story is that Proto Man... Yeah, so Proto Man's your brother, so to speak. He was the prototype before you were made. And in this game, which is his first real appearance, he's testing you. Like, that's what he does. Like, he's coming in, he's saying, if you're going to save the world, I'm going to make sure that you're strong enough. So it's not like a, I want to kill you, although he can definitely kill you. But it's more of like a test thing than I want you to fail. Wait, what was the original? I missed what you... What original console had you been... What did you just play it on, JV, instead of the PS2? Garfield hates Mondays. It is very concerning. I agree. Especially since they don't... Like, the concept behind the law makes sense, right? You want to protect children, but they do not have to apply it like this. Oh, PS4, gotcha. Yeah, I saw that you streamed that earlier. Yeah, there was a lot of discussion going on. I mentioned it at the start of stream, but I said I wouldn't, like... I'd try to not get into it until later, which I did, but... Then I just couldn't hold it back anymore. Oops. Drop. Man, it feels so good to jump out of slides. Wow. How? Oh, did not mean to. So the Legacy Collection has like an alternate way of sliding, and I think, can I disable that? Because I do not want to slide on accident because I put that input. Or I used that input. Wow, really? I was definitely miscounting those shots. Still miscounting the shots. Oh, I pressed Shift T like I was playing on the emulator. Welcome back, Tash. I'm not sure if you've been listening to all that. Me going on my law rant. The new COPA law, Possum. Or it's not a new law, but it's the enforcement of COPA on YouTube starting January 1st. Yeah, and that's an argument a lot of people have been making. They're not wrong. Like, you're punishing people because parents aren't being parents and, like, telling their kids to go to YouTube Kids. And if they are, then, and the parents give, like, their consent, then there shouldn't be an issue because that's what the parents have decided. Ugh. Why'd I even bother? Yeah, like I keep sliding on accident with the other input. That was better. Oh, you had to leave? Like, actually leave? Gotcha. That was living dangerously. Well, I mean, the last hour was me doing it, so if you feel like just hearing some ranting, you can go back and watch that. Her bubble tea's really good. Well, they can give you another week of internet? That's cool. Good on you. Okay, that was a way better fight. Yeah, I mean, that's essentially what they're doing. They are saying, we will parent your children. Because you are incapable of doing it. That's better. Well, I think YouTube made YouTube Kids, and they're like, well, this should satisfy like what's going on because YouTube is supposed to only be for 13 and up since it was created. And they're like, all right, we acknowledge that there are kids that get on here when they're not supposed to. Here's YouTube Kids. See, we're trying to do, comply with the law. But then, not to, And this is slightly different because we're not really talking about COPA here. At least I don't think we are. We might be. But like, you're not supposed to market pornography to people under the age of 18. That actually might be a state-by-state basis thing. I'm not sure, but like, do you ever hear about porn sites like getting fined and stuff for that? Because we know that it's not just 18-year-olds going to those sites, right? But the theory is, well, they ask you if you're 13 or if you're above the age, if you're 18 or older, before you can, you know, log in or whatever, or even watch a video. And that's been good enough for that sort of thing for a while. Now, I know, again, not the same situation. I acknowledge that. But just, again, sort of like selective enforcement of that type of principle. Yeah, so I think it's like double tapping forward or something like that. I gotta look at the options. I think it's in there, and I just haven't taken it off. Well, yeah, you can, you know, be a viewer here and just make, shit, where am I going? And make, just make content elsewhere. I could host you more often then, on Twitch. The doodle. And the problem with the parenting thing is that, unfortunately, there's gonna be a lot of parents that are like, good, because I don't want to have to do the work myself. I'm glad they're doing the work for me. So, like, a parent group isn't gonna come forward and tell them to let them parent. Too itchy. Saying, let us parent our kids in our way, you know. Boom. Ah, didn't work. Still do not know how to get that zip to work consistently. I don't think I've done it on stream in like, I think I got it in my PB. You wanna know what my PB for this game was? March. I have not played this game much since then. Hey, glitch time. What happened? Where's the music? Okay. So, I can go risky. Or I can go safe. Let's go safe. Ooh. Good. Jump! I took the safe strat and made it risky. And there it goes. Oof. Hey, Grist. Thank you for leaving the like. Much appreciated. Have a good night. I need to E-tank, unfortunately, because the start of that fight. This fight is super fun, but it takes a lot of practice. You can, like, get out of practice really fast. Oh, no. That lag. Woo! Yeah, that fight was bad. That time we lost. A lot of that's from the fight. Some of it's from using Rush Marine. Parents just kind of leave kids to do their own thing because they don't want to offend them or they suffocate. Yeah, like they can't. They're incapable of finding that balance, which is really unfortunate. Agreed. That's not good. Like that's only gonna hurt kids. You don't need to do either of the extremes. Oh, I missed him. Shit. Good job, Captain Obvious. We saw that you missed him. Oh. Eat a dick. See, now I feel like I need to go overboard with the swears. Was I ever big on Astro Boy? Not really. Oh, God. I don't know why. I don't really have a reason for it. Just wasn't. Whoa. That was the weird dash input there. Nope. Agreed, Tash. Agreed. I could just deceive you and be like, oh yeah, that's exactly according to plan. But I'm too honest with you guys. Oh, because then your parents get raised by the government and whoever thought that was a good idea. No, believe me, puns are appreciated and encouraged on this channel. I like my menuing is a little stronger today than it normally is. This menu is so much different from the other megas. This room, this is my least favorite room in the entire game because I don't know how to do it fast without like, this lag. Not because it's hard or anything. I'm not gonna die there. It's just so annoying. I do not want to imagine that, Tash. No, thank you. I will pass. But Snake Man? Snake Man's a banger. Ooh. Why? I don't know what I did differently there than I normally do. Just be awesome. Was there ever a show you watched that you wanted two people in particular to become a couple, but it just, God, like every anime I've ever watched. Most recently, Fairy Tail. Even though, like, the creator's like, yeah, there'll be a couple, but, like, not right now. And you're like, dude, we've waited, like, 10 years for this. Ranma, which is never gonna happen because the show's done. That's my mashing being really bad. Code Geass is my most recent one. Although there's a little bit of a different reason why that didn't happen. I actually don't have to jump here, but it's fun. Yay, yay! Yeah, I just finished watching Code Geass like last week, I think. That was the first time. That was my first time I've ever watched it. It was really good. I was surprised by how much I liked it. I honestly didn't think I thought I'd like it, but not to the extent that I liked it. Yeah, it was great. Don't blame Daddy Trump for this. No, that's not on him. That's not why this is happening. I will place blame where blame is due, and that is not where blame is due here. Raise my kids. I want to when I have kids. I'll tell the government to fuck off because my kids aren't gonna be boring sticks in the mud who let their higher ups walk all over them. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. No B lag today, guys. Can I get a got him in chat, please? Oh, what's our like counter at? Fuck off. I gotta figure out that screen. That happens frequently. Thank you, Chris. Alright, I owe you guys some credits. Yeah, Nintagious, people were complaining about that on Nintagious' stream too. That the counter was broken. Oh my god! Why did it go straight through his head? I should have switched the Buster. That helped. Easiest E-tank in the game. It's literally on the way. Even speedrunner, even like world record runners pick that up because why not? I'm definitely gonna have to use it against Proto Man. Ooh yeah! Oh, that's a yeah. Oh, why? Why did you drop? That was such a good screen until that happened. Ooh, he punched me. Like, bro, get off me. because that proto fight was not good. That one screen was not good, obviously. Wow, Restream just shit on me. The chat was like, I'm out. Oh, maybe not. I'm still live though, right? It's just my chat that died. My Restream chat. Alright, so everybody gets 50 because we hit 10 and 15 then. Tom Hanks voice. Lag. Oh, I'm an idiot. Forgot to switch to. That's a loss. That's a time loss. Magnet's way faster. I mean, the chat's fine, but is it actually updating? I guess I'm more concerned about Restream, like, crashing the stream, but that seems fine. Seems like just the chat client crashed, because it's been doing that lately. That it's been complete trash since they changed the client. That would be another good thing about going to just straight Twitch. We don't have to worry about this garbage client anymore. Clench, clench. Alright, you can all unclench. Whew! Did lose. Because that one room cost me like 2 or 3 seconds alone. Oh, we still gain time. Interesting. I wonder why. Which does have its flaws, for sure. But at least we wouldn't have to worry about restreaming anymore. But then it'd just be a lot harder to find me. Because apparently it's a lot easier to find us on YouTube than it is on Twitch. Wait, Possum, what are you talking about? Sorry, I must have missed a playful story. What anime are you talking about? Or what show are you talking about? Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna have to get this E-Tank. That took way too much damage here, and I'm going to need it on this stage. Probably gonna need it here. Oh, Madoka yeah, I haven't seen Madoka Magica yet. It's on my queue. Stop! Press. Yeah, I was like, pause. Damn you. That was a slow fight. I guess anytime you have to E-Tank, it's a slow fight. Ooh, want that. that better. Oh, God, I'm timing these dragonflies horribly. Ugh, I wasn't supposed to get hit there. That's not good. Not what I want. That's not good enough. God. Not been good at avoiding those. Yeah, it's because it's a NES game. A lot of sprites hit the screen and the game lags. Oh, good. Hit. Oh my God. So slow. That was horrible. That was a horrible stage, and we actually still gained time. I don't know why, because every time I've been playing these dock stages recently, I've been losing a ton of time. I do pause them, mostly because ever since I've started streaming, I have not had the opportunity to watch as much anime as I would like to. Like, I finally watched Kakegurui over the past few days. That gambling anime on Netflix, which is awesome. But yeah, it took me... Season 1 came out in 2017. Like, I still hadn't seen it yet. Really? There's gotta be a faster way to do that, and I can never remember what it is. Maybe there isn't, and I just need to get better at it. Oops. It is on a PS4, but it's basically emulated, so it doesn't really change how the game functions. You think it would, but it doesn't. That was bad. Oops, I was not paying attention to what I picked. Whoops. Gotta be careful. I don't have an E-tank. Save me. Unfortunately, we're probably going to have to take the strategic, tactical death here. Gonna lose us some time. I don't see myself not getting hit by Bubble Man one time. You can give it a try. Yeah. Yep. Like, I could have done it, but it would have been even slower than just doing it this way. Yeah, James, he's all caught up. Yeah, that death was unfortunate. Yeah, the compulsive gambler. That is correct. Oh, God. God, playing this like garbage. You get to the dock stages and all of a sudden the run go to shit. It's actually faster to not do it this way, but we're gonna do it this way. It doesn't save me nearly enough time to jump all around on those platforms. Yo, what's up, Blacksmith? Uno reverse card. It is crazy. It's very crazy. Like, if that's not your thing, you won't like it. And that's, you know, it's fine. Just, yeah, it's nuts. It's nuck and futz. Yeah, I used too many E-tanks earlier. Ooh, whoops. As much as I like this, love this game, it's difficult. I still need a bunch of E-tanks because these bosses are difficult. They're difficult. Oh my god. I'm dead. Yep. Alright, no problem, ninjas. I appreciate you hanging out and discussing all these issues, especially in light of the technical difficulties. Wow, did I get him? It's because I know, like, for me, like, which things I'm doing where I'm like, I would probably want an explanation as to what I'm doing. Uncle Pawn stuff selling an iron sword for $400. Glad it's been on the shelf for 4 years. Have you been spreading iron propaganda outside so that no one will buy it? No, yeah, you're Possum. Your evaluation of it is correct. Like, it's a different kind of crazy. I didn't despawn that one. Damn it! These things are so awkward. I just gotta keep as much health as I can. Quick Man is irritating. Alright, later, JB. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Have a good night. Because fast. Yeah. It is not going to be a PB, no. Oh, great. Just runs into me. The content. I honestly didn't see the boomerang. I'm like, is he not gonna shoot the? Oh, I'm dead. It's not a hard fight as long as you can get hit by the boomerangs and on his body, because his body does so much more damage than the boomerangs. Oh my god. He's just landing right on top of me. Yep, this was not the run. This was not the run. And that time it just didn't shoot the first snake. I think that was way better, because, I don't know. Well, then it's odd that he would be selling it like that. Doesn't seem like he understands the concept of supply and demand. First ever anime that I watched, Sailor Moon. Did I see Sailor Moon or Voltron first? I think it was Sailor Moon and then I saw Voltron. And then Ninja Scroll. No, it wasn't Ninja Scroll. It was a different ninja movie that had nudity in it, and I was like 12, and I'm like, oh my god! I was a rather pure 12-year-old. Well, it was like a girl's butt or something, and I'm like, oh my god, that's a girl's butt! Ugh. Oh my god. I'm not normally that bad at that, I swear. Yeah, I mean, just like our age group, it makes sense. Oops. Underrated banger alert. Oh, can I go? This is like the one part in the game where top works perfectly. Like the way it's intended to. Oh my god. Well, that was unfortunate. I'm not using my freaking E-tank here. Riding or die. I mean, part of the reason I am the way I am now is because I was pure for so long. And I just got messed up and I'm like, fuck. Dude. Actually. I feel like I'm self-aware. Alright, let's see if we can make up some time here. I've done this correctly one time. Whoops, there's that alternate slide. Again, did not press down an X there. Oop. I'm gonna die. Unless I don't get hit here, in which case I didn't need to do this. Oh, I didn't get hit. Oh. Then I just got nonchalant about it. Oh, God. That was all just a screw up. Of course. Man, I screwed that up. Now I can't even... Right. Now can I get sub 50? That's the real question. We'll keep going. I'm almost done. God, what is wrong with me? Oh. I'm like, maybe I can get out of here. I should have immediately went to rush coil or jet. Obviously, I need this practice. Unfortunately, not even my averages are going to save me now. Gotta focus. You're not caught on anything. What'd you do to Logan? Oh, what? Gotta read that. You can still bring it back. I cannot. That was actually way better than my last time. Oop. I'll be able to kill him. We got there after game over. Man, 2.5 minutes. That's a bad time loss. What am I doing? Alright. I fucked this up several times recently. Oh. Including right there. Nope. I think it's gonna be on this level now. Nope. Wow, really? Good lord. This went off the rails really fast. Pretty good earlier. I mean, I was late to the game with Anime 2 for a couple reasons. One was that there was a... Well, actually, it's all kind of... It's all one big reason. But there's several things that happened because of that one big reason. It had a stigma to it still. Like, not nearly like what it does now. And so I didn't watch it because it was just an uncool thing to do, like at school, and also because my parents didn't want me watching it. They thought it was bad, you know? Oh! Idiots! What am I doing? Hit him. Gemini is weak to his own weapon, and that saves a weapons swap. Oh, I did this wrong. Oh well. That. Oh. Really, dude? Yeah, pause, and we've been having technical difficulties. Like most of the night. Fortunately. Good thing this ain't a PB run, am I right? Whoa! I'm not used to that happening. Dying to top man? What is this? Amateur hour? No, I mean, it makes sense. I've been dropping frames all night. No, his arm. And he's frozen. That happens for some reason. Oh god, that is really bad. That does make me feel slightly better, thank you. Not sure why I picked up that help, didn't he? Now, if you're a MASH lord, It's actually faster to mash with Snake there when he drops down, but that's crazy difficult. I feel like that might not actually be Did I split that too early? I don't remember if I split that when I kill him or when I teleport. I'm gonna have to check. I mean, it was faster than than what I normally do. Oh, thanks for shooting that out at me. Appreciate it a lot. It's also fastest here to rush coil into Search Snake and mash and destroy him, but that is crazy sauce. That was a bad time. That was a bad time. V-Buck time. Like the game with anime was Madoka Magica. Second one was Urashi no Naku Koro. That's the one you were talking about the other day, wasn't it? The one that like no one talks about. Was that it, or is that a different one? Miraniki. Psychopaths. I've never seen Miraniki either. And see? Proto Man did help. Saved us. You know, for such a flawed, allegedly flawed robot, Mega Man would have died several times if not for Proto Man. I love how they say brother Mega Man, and what, none of those other robots were his brother because they don't have human skin? Human-looking skin? Roll's his sister. I don't say sister Mega Man, or did it say sister of Mega Man for Roll? I don't even remember. Okay, okay. That was the same. Gotcha, gotcha. So it's kind of a problem to have him roaming around. Acid reflux. Oh no, bro, had acid reflux. Everybody get into their bomb shelters. Jeez, I feel like that was an oversight. And he might only be the second most destructive, potentially destructive, fictional robots that then spawned a second, more reliable one. You count the fact that Lore had an entire colony destroyed, and then more people, and then more people. They just kept letting him go. Like, dude, fucking, he's evil. Kill him! Yeah. But Zero doesn't have, like, that sort of flaw in him, right? Like, he's not, like, literally a ticking time bomb. Not ticking, but potential bomb that's just gonna destroy everything. Sounds like the opposite of Evangelion for most people. I understand everything, and now I understand nothing. Still the best. Nope. Still my favorite. Right. So kind of destructive, just in a way different way. Button config. Huh. Alright, let's see what happens. I want to see what that other dash thing is. Oh, and now I can't do it. Of course I can't do it now. How did I do that before? It could be because I accidentally pressed down when I was like mashing jump or something. Yeah, I can't get it to, I can't replicate it now. Which means I'm full of shit. I bet I could gold a lot of these now that I couldn't gold before. Did I do all of them? I haven't done this in years. All pure. Okay, I might not be able to do that. And I don't feel like doing that. I bet this one we could. What? Was I not paying attention to the rules? Do I have to do all these Buster only? Is that what this is? Oh my god. What am I thinking? Yeah. Huh. Never mind. Don't feel like doing that. Oh, no items. I see. Oh, I actually did that. Good for me. This one's probably not as hard. This one's kind of surprising. This is what I wanted to do. Yeah, small I finished with that really bad time that you see there. I mean, I don't know. I was, not a fan personally. But I mean, like, if they're watching it for that reason, they have to actually like it, right? Why would you bother watching, like, that romance if you didn't enjoy the show? I used to be really bad at these fights, so I'm probably a lot better now. One thing you really have to get used to with 6 is how long the boss iframes are. They last way longer than the other games. First and last anime was Dragon Ball. an idiot. Taking that damage was not good. This is the win. Okay. What was that? Where's he going? That's not good. I'm gonna die. Oh, shit. Oh, great. They really have to save Tomahawk Man and Yamato for, like, last, right? 'Cause I'm gonna die. Really bad. Ugh. Wow. That's like the best Yamato fight I've had in, like, ever. I'm going to die here. This is a death. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the spell. I don't want to waste my plant. First was probably Pokemon. Yeah, I was pretty much into it by the time I got to Pokemon, I think. Based on the timing. Well, I was playing... Yeah, no. I have left Blizzard. Oh. Pretty sure that's a gold. Maybe my fastest. Let's see. Yeah, that's... $323. 503. Oof. God, my boss rushes are terrible. Outside of 3, that makes sense. That makes sense because that's on difficult. And then, yeah, of course, on 1, it should be really easy. It is not, Mike. There have been many, many things that haven't been working tonight. So at this point, I just went, as long as the stream doesn't crash, I'm fine. Probably stopped like a half hour ago. Blech. How's it going though, Mike? Watching Yash because my wife actually didn't care for it, but I watched the whole way through, so they can say I didn't give it a chance. That's what I did for Naruto. I still hated it. Oh, you haven't watched Madoka Magica either? Or are you just rewatching? Robotech's really good. I don't think... yeah, no, I have. Yup. Yep, that sounds awful. What sucks is that, I mean, yours is obviously worse because you have to, like, sit there and still complete your shifts and, like, have to deal with all that garbage. At least, at the very least, I could have just been like, alright guys, I'm done. Deuces, and left, but shit must go on. That's not what he means though, Chris. You are a baby. And like, everyone under 18 is an infant. I mean, I'm probably still just a kid to Mike. I think Mike told me how old he was in one of the streams. What? Already screwed up. How was I at 37? Good lord. Is there anything else in here that's like ridiculously poor? This is probably because I just used the Buster. I am much better at this game than I was in the past. Ooh, hey. This will be fun. This isn't really skill-based. This hitbox is the worst! Like, I swear that's the same spot I like hit and missed like 2 times in a row earlier. Oh my god, I failed. The chat or just the stream? Yeah, Mike's got you there. Well, yeah. Don't all bad guys see themselves as correct in what they do? I think that's part of the megalomania, right? Kind of like how Light Yagami saw himself as a good guy. I don't think there are many villains out there, and maybe this is just like me watching way too much anime. I don't feel like there's too many villains out there that do things just to be evil. I'm not gonna play anymore. I just want to hear the music. Because part of the reason is those villains aren't compelling. You get a lot of those like, I'm gonna destroy the world to end suffering. They think they're doing a good thing, right? Yeah, I'm not sure. Ever since I put the stream on ultra low latency, YouTube's faster than Twitch. I thought Twitch was like always on ultra low latency. That's weird. Yeah, yeah. They believe something that they're doing is correct, right? Because they're more interesting that way. Those who just do things just to be evil, there's no real personality there. They're just evil. Big whoop. Yes, because she just wanted to end time just to... Kefka was like that too. Kefka just wanted to blow shit up. He didn't like do it because he thought it was for the good of the world. He just wanted to blow shit up. Sephiroth is kind of like that because he wanted to make himself God and didn't really care what anybody else thought about it and would like kill people if that's the way it was. Yu Yevon was kind of like that though, as a way of like controlling people. I know it's best for humans, sort of thing. I can bring you back from death. The villain in 13 was like that. You know, we do this because we control. This is the best type of life. Yeah, Sephiroth. Yeah, I mean that is the thing with Sephiroth. He snapped. He snapped and went crazy. So like it wasn't like the standard like I'm just arrogant and narcissistic and believe everything that I'm saying. He lost his mind. Well, I mean, there's also the theory that Mario's a villain. Looks like we just cut off temporarily. Sorry about that. I have also not seen Steins Gate and have heard good things about it, so I'll have to check that out. Agreed. What, JMT? I mean, I think it's more theories than rumor. I mean, unless I guess there's some like internal memo stating that's what happened. Yep. Man, 7's so good. 7 is so good. God, I want to go see who's streaming so that we can raid, but I don't want to even open. I don't even want to touch my Firefox right now. My PC's already having big enough problems. Ending's done. Not really anyone streaming. Well, that's fine. It's probably best I just end and let my computer die in peace right now, or my internet connection. Oh, yeah. That is Sephiroth's story. Alright, so hopefully I'll be back tomorrow with better internet. I'll give Spectrum a call and be like, bruh, you used to fix your shit. Because I'm a paying customer with the sexiest cable bill or internet bill you have ever seen in your life. And I deserve satisfaction. And I'm not kidding about having the sexiest cable bill or internet bill in existence. Can we get one more like? Can we get up to 20? For 25 more credits? Oh yeah, I actually really liked him as a villain. I thought he was one of the stronger parts of that game. in a game where a lot of the lore was in backstory that you don't get. Like, his lore was actually, I thought, kind of stronger. You didn't hate him. Like, that was the thing. You knew you had to beat him, but you didn't hate him. Good old Zon. Good old Holy Bill also coming in with the 20th like. There you guys go. So yeah, we'll get back to Octopath tomorrow. I'm gonna call Spectrum and be like, bruh, fix this shit. I have people that want to watch without having my webcam be all muddied and the stream constantly cutting out, etc. God, we had a really good 6th run, and I'm still, like, frustrated in general at the end of the night. Part of it is because the quality of the stream has just been so blah because of the technical difficulties. The other problem is Cope is still pissing me the fuck off. I'll be more cheerful tomorrow. I promise. And then, for those that are all entered in the giveaway, the drawing is going to be Wednesday night. So. No, Easy, we're not. I was looking around. I didn't immediately see anybody on my phone feed, which I know is not as good as my browser feed, but I'd have to jump in there and do that. And I don't want to touch my browser right now, lest OBS just die. If my internet was working better, we would, but... or if there was somebody, like, right there, but there's not, so we'll just call it a night. Do some raiding tomorrow, I guess. But, yeah. A 3-minute manscaping ad? Was it the beard commercial? Because that was one of the most well-timed ads, longer ads I've ever seen, because I'm like, I'm growing a beard. I've never had a beard before. Tell me what I need to do. And it was actually pretty good. Agreed. For sure. That game, the end of that game is really good. It's just the one, it's kind of jarring. You know what I'm talking about. And that's kind of turn off. But like how the story ends up going once you start traveling is like bonkers. Watch soap. Yeah, we need all that. Oh, that's funny though. For my beard. I'll look into that. All right, later, Easy Dude. You have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. All right, I'm gonna look into Squatch soap because I have like no products right now, so I need to get some because it's. I mean, I knew it would growing kind of fast, but this is a little faster than I thought it would be. This is what, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Like the end of October, towards the end of October. But yeah, okay, I'm out. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with better internet and a more cheery attitude. We'll forget all about Copa. Do some chill, comfy RPGing. So, yeah. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you to all those that stuck around through my technical difficulties, because those really sucked. Thank you for everyone that either enjoyed or tolerated my rant about Copa. Well, some people don't like rants, but I thought that was important for everybody to know. As opposed to like being preachy about, you know, something, whatever. But yeah, alright everyone. You have, wait, balls are easy to shave, you can see them. Have you ever tried shaving your ass? Not easy. No comment. Alright.